Hello there, everyone. This is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play The Infected. Woo! We're gonna continue working on our building. Right now, I'm in the process of filling in the ceiling. As you can see, we've got most of it done. We're gonna be trying to pretty much plan out the roof and upgrade the second floor. I'm in the process of getting bricks right now, or I'm in the process of getting clay so I can get bricks. I did finish up the outer fence. I am going to have to plan out where I'm going to put my gate and a few other things. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification and all that. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints, and I also try to show you the playthrough of the games, show you what it's like and everything else in between. Right now, I have plenty of iron fragments, like 3,000. I probably should collect all that and start dumping it all into the extractors and get my extractors going because we need a passive money that isn't cement, and that's going to be pretty much oil. I gotta build some more batteries and everything else in between, which is fine, but that means we're also gonna have to look at looting and once I get all the power set up, this will all pretty much be gone. Woo! Some things that I have noticed is that Mike will not open or go into the freezer unless you have the freezer open. If you do not have the freezer open, he will not go in. And I allowed him to eat this because he can eat through the freezer, but he cannot put into the freezer, which is interesting. Anyways, we're gonna need to make some food and a few other things, and I'll probably eat this for a little bit of protein. Might as well. I think we have a few other animals like that one that we probably should harvest. I'm hoping we can get some more build pieces. I'm also going to try and look into prettying up my pipes and other objects that are floating around and everything else, because having pipes and wires that just string across like this is kind of not the best. Anyways. Oh, I didn't realize I had cooked meat. One stick should be enough to cook this. We'll eat this. We'll have to eat another one. Yay! Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Boom. That should take care of that. We should get some... Oh, actually... There's some meat right here. I think I picked it up. If I did, great. If I didn't, well, guess we're gonna have to use another stick. And we did not. Dang it. Oh well. I guess we'll worry about that. Worry about it later. I'll go cook or not cook, but go make some canned food. Now, hopefully, we can start working on some of the roof. I'll probably get this, probably that built over there, and then start planning out some of this roof over here. Okay, we need a little bit more food. Perfect. So yeah, we'll have to make some food. Yeah, baby. Oh, there's the frog. Oh well, worry about it later. I mean, we got a bear, and then we got my pet bear that I can always eat at some later point in time. Another thing is I think I'm gonna delete most of these or convert them into non-onions. I'm pretty sure Mike is bugged out because some of the things he does is like, yeah, nope. Anyways, what? back to whatever the hell I was doing. Right, we were making food because I need food. We'll grab you. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And 4. Perfect. Yeah, sometimes he's able to do this, and this is what I want him to do. Because he'll be able to be like, boop, boop, done. Instead of, but then you have the issue of him running all the way back for some reason. Boop, 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 boop. That's 4, you, all of this. And then we can eat and eat and eat and eat. And that should take care of most of our stats. Perfect. Now we can continue on. I probably should have put some oil, biofuel in this. Mostly because it's about to run out. Perfect. That takes care of that. Probably should take the stone and throw it all in there. Whee! That's pretty empty. This is, yeah, I've got so much iron, I don't know what the hell to do with it. The only thing I can think of now is to get the rest of that over there going, so that way I have a non-necessary money-making method. It is a power-hungry method, but it works. And you know, I've been doing everything but what I said I wanted to do. Oh well, that's what happens when you go squirrel. But I do slowly get the tasks and jobs done. Let's go grab the hammer, we'll grab some planks, and we'll start smacking everything around in here and getting it at least this part of the thing done. And then I'll probably start looking into relays and other things, but that will probably have to be at a different time. Right, I gotta have the hammer away when I go into there. But for now, okay, you, and you. And then we can just boop, boop. We boop everything. Including these. The problem is we do burn through planks like there is no tomorrow. And I forgot to put the biofuel up, which, that sucks, but oh well. At some point we are going to get cement and we're going to upgrade this all to concrete. Woo! We'll throw you in here. So at some point when I do the wiring, I'm going to talk about stuff that I would like to see and things I think would be very helpful. I've already talked about some of the ideas, but sometimes those ideas get forgotten about or people don't always see those ideas. Down here is going to be expensive for the outer walls. The outer walls are all going to be brick like this. The inner walls like this are going to be solid wood like that. So much fun. Actually, can we upgrade the... Yeah, yes we can. Sweet. That's actually very, very sweet. Okay, well, in the meantime, I think we'll go and dump off our lighters. No point. Only reason why is because the less weight we have on hand, the more we can hold. And another reason why I think I might think Mike is bugged is because he's not filling up the log carts. I'm pretty sure I have him, the log carts as top priority, although it's possible that I might have changed it at some point. I'll have to go back through and look. Depending on the technologies we have left, I might go for some skill perks. One of them being the running, so that way stamina drains slower, like a lot slower, like super slow. So I'm not having to stop and wait and all that as often. Now, I have talked about things I would like to see, like some more advanced benches. I think that would be pretty fun, in my opinion. Plus, most of the time, sorry about the pause. I was yawning like hell. I'm tired. Been working, what is it, 10-hour shifts, 5 days a week for the last, I don't know, 2 months. I am so very tired. So tired. But anyways, that means I'm going to be repeating myself and doing all kinds of stupid things and annoying things, but that's to be expected. Personally, I'm just doing this just to do it. I don't really expect much from this. If people see my videos, they see them. If they don't, they don't. Oh well. I'm probably gonna be stuck working this same dead end job for like the next 20 some odd, 30 some odd years, unless unless AI improves enough that we don't need to work anymore, then that's a different story. But until then, yeah, baby, suffering like there is no tomorrow. Alright, throw all of this in. Why does it feel like this is stuck? Nope, okay. I was like, what the hell? Dang, I'm yawning like hell. I don't know. Yawning so much, I'm about to start crying from yawning. Woo! Alright, back to upgrading the floor. Boom. Right, that's not. Boom, boom, double boom, quadruple. We're just booming all over the place. You boom, we boom, they boom. Dun, 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 dun. Probably should throw some stuff on there, but we'll worry about that later. Alright. We need windows. We need... Really? Alright. We'll just put that away and start taking out like that. Kind of wish we had a separate tool. One for wiring, one for upgrade. In other words, so I would appreciate more more tools. Separate tools. I would also like to have a bigger tool bag. In other words, this upgrade this so we can have it like 1 through 6. So it's like we can use the loom and craft upgrades to the backpack slots. I think that would be kind of cool. Man, I really wish I wasn't. I wish this my YouTube would succeed, but when I'm not chasing numbers and not trying to force it and all that other fun crud, it's gonna be a slow as hell process. I'll be lucky to even succeed. Then I don't have to worry about yawning, being tired, exhausted. Or any of that other crud. Okay, well, let's just get this all upgraded. We'll get that upgraded. What else do we get? Let's get the windows so we can make these look pretty. And once we've got these looking pretty, there we go. Then we can move on to the rest. But my goal is to try and get at least the outer walls dealt with, hopefully. Right, top ones. There we go. Ran out, which is fine. We'll just have to throw more into there. And I think we're gonna have to go fix Mike. Either put him on high priority for logs, or turn him off taking care of plants, because right now he seems to be having difficulties. Yeah, baby, look at these logs and planks and everything else in between. Alright. Throw you in there. Back to upgrading the outer walls. Once we get the outer walls all taken care of, we'll be good to go. Ooh, wrong one. Windows. First I'm loving how the build is turning out. It is a slow process, but it'll eventually be done and it'll be looking good. Dang it. I think we're gonna end up running out of logs, which means we're gonna end up having to deal with planning and maybe filling out some of the other places. Actually, it'll probably be a short video. I'm tired as hell, and you can already tell I've been yawning like hell even now. Alright, back to building. Yeah, smack those walls, smack those windows. We smack it all like there is no tomorrow. You just smack it left and right and up and down and other things. By the way, I kind of hope the foundations and the ceilings get fixed, so that way the stuff doesn't snap halfway into the ceilings. Otherwise you get this kind of issue. And you get your door that swings. In and out like that, basically buried into the ground, so you don't get to see the proper setup for things, and as a result. Alright, let's grab you, and then you, and as much as you as possible. Perfect. Let's go and upgrade everything else that we can. I think we have a few windows, so let's get you, get you, and I think it's just regular walls now. Yep. Once we get all of the crud, the second floor, all outer walls all upgraded, I'll call it end of a video. It wasn't the most exciting or the most entertaining, most likely, but at least we made progress. Dang it, that emptied out. And And Mike is also running behind on logs, which is another reason why we'll have to call it early, because a lot of this requires logs. Like, I still gotta do those. I gotta do the ceiling. I've gotta do the roof, like the roof over there, the roof over here, the roof over there. Like, there's all kinds of roof planning. There's like tons and tons of crud that needs to be taken care of. And a lot of it requires logs. We're going to be running out. I don't think we're going to be able to actually finish the rest of this within a reasonable time, but you never know. I can at least, I think, get the bottom, this part. 1, 2, 3, and then the entire top row. I might just take up the other, bring the other saw bench back, because I'm pretty sure we need as many of the saw benches as we can get. Especially since this only produces like 40 at a time. Like, these the upgrading burns through like 8 at a time. It just like, it sucks it away. It's just like, oh god, you had planks. Ha ha. No, you don't. I mean, look at that. Just like upgrading 2 or 3 of them, just boom. All gone. Alright, have we got all of in here? Yes. What about here? No, we have this entire top row of this. And assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. A minimum of 23, so 20. 28 times 2, 160. So we need pretty much 160 planks. And this produces about 40. So 4 and 4 is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. So I guess we could finish it. We would just need 4 more loads of this sawmill. Admittedly, probably should have stockpiled more. Alright, let's try and get what we can done. And about 12 more plus 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 more of the other ones. Not too bad. Plus, by the time I come back to here, this is pretty decently loaded. Not fully loaded, but it's close enough. Alright. Let's grab this batch. Throw that in. Now we should hopefully be able to smack out a few more of these walls. And then I think 2 more loads, and we should be good to go. Now the problem is we're gonna need hell of a lot of bricks. Yeah, baby, we're gonna need so many bricks. How much does it take to upgrade 2 bricks? 6, 6, 6, 6, 10. Why is this 10? Well, actually, how much does it take to upgrade these? Huh. These are all 10, and that's 10. But this is all 6, and that's 10. I don't know if that's a bug or an accidental thingy, but would be nice to get that uh, down to 6. Alright, I think 2 more loads should do it, hopefully. And wow, did we burn through our logs. I'm gonna have to set him on log priority first. That way we can get our logs hopefully filled. Especially if I plan to finish off the rest of this. So with this, I figured out where I'm gonna put the part here. So here, I kind of want to do slope roof or slope walls. It'd be kind of nice to have walls like this, but at a slope. Kind of like how there's a slanted one of these, but it's like this. In other words, think of this. Actually. Oh. Hmm. I could do it. I could give it the inner slope appearance. Maybe. There we go. I could give it the inner slope appearance. I think I could get it would connect up to here. It would have a slope down like this. I could still have a square wall like this on the outside. Huh. That works. I just figured out how I was going to do that. Gotta love when you accidentally discover things. Let's go fill this up a little bit. Let's go smack out some walls real quick to reduce our load. And then, hopefully, and then call it end of an episode. Woo! Okay. Now we just need those. So you and you and you and you. 10 planks. 10, 20, 30, 40. Hopefully this is enough. I might have missed a few spots, but pull out this. Actually, we should already have it set, so boop. Yeah, there we go. And oof. Now we can go take a look on the outside. Yeah, baby. I think next episode we're gonna fill in a bunch of we're gonna work on these foundations and work on these railings. But now from a distance. This might require some rethinking on this side. I could theoretically put bricks right across there and then have sandstone underneath it. And this would all be bricks here. Yeah, I think that could work. Sandstone underneath, bricks above it, and then regular wood there. It wouldn't be like sandstone, double bricks, double whatever, but still. Alright, well, for now, we're going to call it here. So, if you guys enjoyed watching me build, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened, just yawning like hell, complaining about being tired, complaining about work. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. If you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode. Probably try and make a little bit of money and prepare for a few other things. Right, I should probably get rid of a lot of those. Oh well. If you want to, I probably already said it, but if you want to be on the in-screen credits, make sure to publicly subscribe. And I'm going to get ready for the next episode. Woo!